I'm Sarah Power. I'm a choreographer, dance artist, and artistic director of Connection Danceworks. And through COVID, I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of writing, um, watching movies. And I also had the opportunity to work in a residency with Connection Danceworks online, which was really interesting to see the capability of being creative through Zoom. Um, Presently, I'm inspired by being outside, working on this dance film. Actually, been spending most weekends outside in the woods and wood piles and rock piles and water and hiking. And um, during COVID, I was walking a lot just uptown here in uptown St. John, and that I found was very inspiring, taking my time, just wandering, not having to be in a certain place for a certain time, uh, not having a schedule was actually very inspiring. When I'm creating projects, it's the people I'm working with, the other artists, who really inspire me. I'm often inspired in the moment, in the room. I work with a practice called authentic movement, which is an innate way to find movement. And the artists that I work with also do this practice, and I act as witness. So I spend a lot of my time watching, waiting, listening, and that is what I find very inspiring, is watching other people work and uh, how they maybe struggle in the work, but seeing them through it and even seeing them in it is inspiring. I found as soon as I picked up a camera and started looking through the lens, I felt like I was choreographing with this instrument. So it felt like I had this object that I was choreographing through. Um, and basically witnessing whatever was in the viewfinder of the camera. Uh, I actually didn't go back and watch a lot of myself, what I was doing, because I was doing the authentic movement practice. And so that practice is usually not filmed. Even though I did film it, I only watched little bits of it. I was more interested in the wind and in the grass and just kind of the nature of the cars driving by, things that were happening in the scene. Um, but the camera did act sort of as the choreographer for me, because it really directed, it created concrete parameters and boundaries that I could watch and witness through. Um, the other thing that was different was that I've kind of gotten used to, over the past couple of years, working with a large collaborative team of people, and and so back to working with myself was challenging, in that I just wanted to film everything else but me. So trying to find moments where I was actually in the shot, it was challenging. I filmed all over the place in Sheldon's Point, which is just before Irving Nature Park in St. John. Um, I filmed all around there. I filmed a little bit in Rockwood Park, but that didn't actually make the cut. I probably have about 10 or 15 hours of footage, and I've narrowed it down to 11 minutes. So that was a big feat. Lorne Power, my husband, who is a photographer, helped with the editing and setting up shots. And right now, Connection Danceworks is hosting Ryan Griffith, who is a Fredericton playwright, as our artist in residence, and I am working with him. I'm collaborating with him as a choreographer and kind of co-director. And we've actually been working through Zoom, doing inspired authentic movement practices and writing exercises. And eventually, probably the end of July, we'll actually meet in person. And yeah, it's an interesting collaborative work. We're looking to bring in dancers, actors, and musicians, and to make it more of a performative piece as opposed to a straight dance piece.